Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with more Men of Yoshiwara Ohgiya with Utsusemi. Yay! Anyway, yay, we're back with him. So this is gonna be cool. Alright, so last time it got interesting. We saw him do some horseback. Andre is really awesome. I love that picture. And since this is our third time with him, it's time for us to get intimate. And it looks promising considering chapter 3 is called Kissing. So let's see what happens there. Let's get going, guys. Chapter 3, Kissing. Let's do this. The room he took me to had a dazzlingly red futon spread out on the floor. Dizzying? Why is it dizzy? The fire and the lamps burned brilliantly, and the incense would burn with a pleasant fragrance. Here, tonight, with Utsusemi, while I thought about what was going to happen, I grew pale with nervousness. But I had to do it. I had no complaints with Utsusemi as my choice. Ever since I came to Yoshiwara, I had known this would happen eventually. Kaze? Yes? I wasn't expecting him to say my name. I quickly stiffened to attention. Utsusemi sat down on the tatami mat and picked up a small offering stand. The offering stand was a small pedestal often used when making an offering to a god. Why was there something like that in here? First, let's exchange sake cups. Do you know about the Tokosakazuki ritual? I think I said that right that time. No, I don't. Are we going to drink sake? Yes, it's a ceremony for the consummation of a marriage. This shop holds such rituals in high regard. Before the consummation, we must exchange vows with sake. Vows? With sake? I don't think her drinking is a good idea anymore. She had enough. The vows of marriage. After the ritual, you and I will be a married couple. Married? That's right. Here in Yoshiwara, women choose a courtesan for whom to exchange vows. Musashi had told me about this. It's a promise that only applies within Yoshiwara. The courtesan and the woman come together every night and live out a transient marriage. Are you ready? I will drink first. Utsusemi drained his cup, and then poured a cold sake into the same cup and handed it to me. After I drank, I gave it back to Utsusemi, and he had another drink. It really did feel like a ceremony. Okay, that's enough. Sorry to bother you with all this. It's fine. It's an interesting ritual. It really feels like we've become a married couple. We really have become a married couple. It's only while you're in Yoshiwara, but you and I are still married. Right. As of now, you are my wife. Kikuto can no longer have you. Can make that a point. Of course. It's a pleasure. The pleasure is all mine. Utsusemi bowed his head very seriously. I had wanted to say something more sensible, but my hands were shaking out of nervousness and the words wouldn't come. Kaze, if you're displeased about anything, please tell me right away. I plan to take good care of you. Okay. Thank you very much. Suddenly, a long arm wrapped itself around me. His white skin, removed from his kimono, was in front of my eyes. His body, so different from a woman's, so taut and hard, so large, big enough to envelop my entire small head. That's an odd thought, but okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do being held this tight in a man's arms. Please, don't shake like that. I'll try. You're very gentle. So, it'd be alright. A long finger touched my cheek as if to embrace my panic. The finger was strong. Some men are strong all the way to their fingers. You've never kissed anyone, have you? Who the heck would I kiss on an island filled with no men? Or hardly any men. Can I have your first kiss? I don't know how to answer. Yes, please don't ask me that. Yes. Yes. My voice was quiet as a hum of a mosquito when Utsusemi burst into laughter. You're very earnest, aren't you? You made sure to answer me clearly even though you're embarrassed. I think that's really cute. He touched my chin and our lips pressed together before I knew what was happening. His lips just lightly brushed against mine. They were soft, gentle, light like cotton. Was that okay? He peered at me and I nodded, my head, my heart pounding so fast I was losing my bearings. Your lips are so soft and so nice. Can I touch you more? More intensely? And more deeply? Oh! His kiss, which had before only touched my lips, became deeper, as if my consciousness were nearly stolen away, as if it was about to lose all my sense of reason, all from Utsemi's powerful kiss. I felt like I might go crazy just receiving that kiss. With unhesitating arms wrapped around me, I knew I was entering unfamiliar territory. Yes, I know that, but if my head is spinning this much from just a kiss, what was going to happen next? If a simple kiss could call up feelings this vivid... Oh, Sammy. I was pushed down to the red futon and wrapped in soft bedding. I was pinned down on the luxurious bed, laced with golden thread. What should I do now? Even as I was wondering. His kissed me deeply, violently, and my heartbeat flew out of control. Something inside of me was holding back, frightened. It seemed it would be a lot easier to just give in and abandon myself to pleasure. But if I were to do that, I felt like I would completely lose myself. My voice was unladylike and my mind was in chaos. I was scared. Kaze, don't cry. I'm not crying. But you look like you're about to cry. He held me tightly and squeezed my body. My hands shook as he held them. Why was I shaking? I had known this would happen. I mustn't shake. Forgive me. I'm not making you feel at ease. That's not it. Oh, please, don't apologize. It's my fault. You're being so gentle. I don't know why I'm afraid. You're treating me so well. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sorry. This is something that everyone does. I'm so pathetic. No. You're thinking too much. Utsusemi sighed and gently stroked my head. He stroked me like one would a child mussing my hair. For some reason, I didn't mind. Kaze, shall we stop for tonight? If you say you really don't want to stop, then I will of course go as far as you wish. But it feels like I'm forcing myself on you, and it kind of doesn't feel right. Oh. I'm sorry, Okay, that's enough for today. Let's continue this another time. I'm so sorry. In the end, I wasn't ready. I hadn't been able to imagine what it meant to go to Yoshiwara and become pregnant, to sleep in a man's arms, and to exchange kisses. I hadn't understood anything at all. Please, don't apologize. You haven't done anything wrong. Rather, I'm sorry. It's all because I'm not good enough. What are you talking about? You haven't done anything wrong either. I just wasn't ready. No, if you had been with a more skillful courtesan, he would have been able to help you through it. They could have said something to ease your tension or get you more in the mood. I truly apologize for my complete lack of skill. Please, don't apologize for something like that. Utsusemi loosened his arm slightly and looked at me with a serious expression on his face. And by the way, I'm usually relatively forceful. Okay. I'm much more of a type to suddenly grab someone and push them down. We did not choose the gentle type. He seems gentle, but he's not gentle in the bed. Oh, you didn't seem that way. I was really nervous. This is actually the first night I brought someone to this room for their first time. Huh? I agree. What? I didn't know what I should do or what I should say. I was really scared. I knew I had to be gentle, but I didn't know how. I'm such a fool. I was all flustered all up inside. I had no idea. That's because you were even more panicked. But I felt just as cornered as you did. I see. I watched Utsusemi as he poured his heart out, and I began to smile. I'm surprised. So even courtesans panic in the bedroom. We do panic, for sure. I never really been chosen by a young woman who isn't used to men like you. Really? It just makes sense. I thought everyone, unless they divorced him and came to him, I don't know. My clients are, how should I say this? We're all nice older ladies who say that my clumsiness is cute. I'm your first young one! Yay! This sounds so weird. It's the first time we've ever talked about other, like, course and other customers, and that just sounds weird. I never thought about how to set a good mood to invite them to this room. In fact, it's more common for them to be the ones pulling me in here. When I tried to imagine it, the scene was cute and a little funny in my head. Hey, don't laugh. You're really cute when you laugh, damn it. He held me tight. Being held by his strong arms wasn't so scary anymore. Now, I felt like I was being safely protected by them. This person was really trying not to hurt me. He really was a kind person. Okay, I have an idea. Kaze, let's fall in love. Huh? It would be a waste to get pregnant with that tragic look on your face and be done with it. Falling in love and being loved back is Yoshiwara's specialty. And I don't think I have enough charm to woo you. Is that right? Utsusemi had never been more serious. He was truly telling me to fall in love with him. Me? Fall in love? With Utsusemi? At any rate, can I be less formal with you? I've already made you informal, I'm so sorry. Huh? We're married for the time being, even if it is just a name. Right. So let's get friendlier, talk more. Do you not like informality? No, I don't mind. It's just gonna take some getting used to. What about sleeping together like this? Do you not like that? I don't mind that either. It's just embarrassing. And then for tonight, let's just stay here and talk. Utsusemi flopped down and offered me his hand. I wondered for a moment if I should take it. When I timidly took his hand, he pulled me down with him. I was hoping there'd be a picture. Okay, put your head here, put your hand on my chest. He leaned into me and guided my hand to his chest. I was using his arm as a pillow. Don't hold yourself up with your stomach. You're hardly touching me. Lean your whole weight on me. There's no need to be nervous. But aren't I heavy? Hardly even noticeable. Please relax. Today's goal is to get better at lying down together like this. What? Is that really something to work at getting better at? Not normally. You're just unusually bad at it. Unusually bad? If you're embarrassed, just relax. It'll be better if we're completely pressed together. I can do at least that much. I boldly drew my body closer and clung to his chest. But then, after ecstatically hugging his body, because his kimono was loose, I couldn't help my hand touching his bare skin. I could feel his heartbeat. Kaze, you're so cute. Don't say that. I can't help it. It's true. Let's talk like this until we get sleepy. Let's find out more about each other. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Something I'd like to ask you? What should I ask him about? His relationship with Ikuto. Why he learned horseback archery. I can't decide. Horseback archery. Then, can I ask you about horseback archery? That was truly amazing. How did you learn? Kagura from Ohgiya taught me. Kagura? That was the beautiful grand courtesan I had seen in the street yesterday. He was from a different shop, so why would he have taught Utsusemi? When I was a kid, I was more mischievous than the others and always got into trouble. At one point, Yakuza ordered me to go out for early morning runs. He used to say if I had that much energy, I'd be better to go out and run until I collapsed. Early morning runs? Kagura was doing the same training at the time. I met him then. So, Kagura was also a bad kid? No. Say rude things like that and Kagura will send you flying. He was training voluntarily. Training himself is his hobby. I see. He's so beautiful, but also manly in that way, I guess. I know, right? Anyway, we met up a lot and became pretty close. He taught me all kinds of martial arts. Kagura, the boy he met the other day, was his attendant. Was his attendant. I don't know why there's two hises. His world revolves around Kagura, so he was jealous of me being taught so much by him. He still hates me to this day. Wow. It was a very charming antecedent. I said it. I don't know that word. I'm sorry. I'm bad. My bad. Then it's my turn. Have you been in love with a man before? We're taking turns? Of course we are. We're finding more about each other so we can get closer to each other. That certainly was the point. I guess you're right. I've never met any young man other than Musashi. Is Musashi the man who's been escorting you? Yes, my family's had him employed as a bodyguard. He's the only man you've ever met? There's not even one other? Yes, he's the only young man. I've had the opportunity to meet more elderly men, though. Huh, so that's what things are like for island women. Now that I know you're so dreadfully innocent. Dreadfully? Am I really that bad? Definitely. I certainly hadn't had a lot of life experiences. All the island women were barely met any men, right? You weren't born on the island? I was born on the mainland. Okay, recap on mainland people we have now. Utsusemi, Asagiri, and Gakuta. Those are from the mainland. As for... I don't think we ever mentioned if Ohgiya was from the mainland or not, but I assume he's from here. The island. Considering his mom sold him. But then again, apparently Gakuta got sold too for the same reason, so whatever. Everyone knows about this place. What is on there? Whatever. I was an orphan, and I didn't have a caretaker, so I was picked off the street and brought here. I've been caged bird in Yoshiwara ever since then. I've forgotten everything about the mainland. It was like I was born here. Oh, you must have been very young then. I guess so. I don't even know my real name. Apparently, I had a tag written Utsusemi around my neck. That's kind of creepy. So, since I was brought here, Utsusemi became my name. A tag around your neck? I wonder why that word was written on it. I wonder too. Well, none of that really matters anymore anyway. Utsusemi spoke smoothly and smiled. He really didn't seem to mind. This is the first time I've told a customer about that. Really? You don't usually talk about this kind of thing? Of course not. The job of a courtesan is to listen to the complaints of the customer. It sounds like a hard job. Okay, my turn next. We're still going? We continued our idle chatter for a while. Before long, I lost out to fatigue and closed my eyes. I started to lose my reluctance to be in Utsusemi's arms. When I opened my eyes, it was time to go home. Utsusemi took me to the gate at the entrance to Yoshiwara. Okay, this time is as far as I go. Please be careful returning home. I will. He had been nonchalantly holding my hand since we left the shop, and I was embarrassed. Considering how we had slept huddled together all night, holding hands should have been nothing. Please, come see me again. Next time, we'll practice a little more than just sleeping on my arm. When you're out it that way, it makes it harder for me to come back. Oh, would you rather not? No, that's not what I meant, but... Oh, jeez. Anyway, see you later. Yes, I'll be waiting. Kaze, at least do this for me. Huh? Just as I was about to ask him what he meant, his lips were touching mine. We'll continue that next time. Okay. I hung my head low with embarrassment as he reluctantly let go of my hand. I looked over my shoulder as I departed and saw that Semi was watching me the whole time. For some reason, my chest hurt. It was being squeezed. Falling in love? We had failed to even join our bodies together, and now I was going to try and fall in love with him? Ooh, that sounds interesting. I was kind of hoping we'd actually do more than just kiss, but sadly, no, I don't think she's actually done it with anyone the first night. Has she? I don't recall. I think maybe Takigawa, that was about it. I think. Yeah, I think it was Takigawa. I don't remember. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Leave it in the comments below. I'll respond to them down below. And I'll see you guys in chapter 4. Bye, guys. See you next time.